Big win. That was a big W. Let's go, first game. We're just rising up. We need this. That was a big win, but we're coming up.
The Arizona Cardinals picked up their third straight win for the first time since 2021, 29-9 over the Chicago Bears without allowing a single touchdown. The Cardinals now sit at 5-4 on the season and have full control of first place in the NFC West, a division that's anyone's game. Navy and Orange invaded State Farm Stadium today, and let's check in with a few of the fans.
It's a young team, man. It's a young team. We're progressing. We're very young. Like I said, Gannon got a good culture going. Man, it's young. The future is bright. The future is very bright, brother.
Well, 29-9 win for the Cardinals, their third straight, the first time they've won 3 straight since 2021, when they won 7 straight. How are you feeling right now about this Cardinals team?
I'm super excited. We're going to the Super Bowl, that's for sure. We're going to make it all the way. And Fabian, fuck your team, the Eagles.
So I got to ask about this. A Bears jersey and a Chiefs hat. I'm a little bit confused right now.
So my man and my son, they root for the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Bears because it's home team. I'm from Chicago. But I came here for the goddamn game and we lost.
Well, and how is the Bears fan base feeling right now, especially around the coaching staff? There's been a lot of negativity surrounding that. How, from your perspective, how's the fan base feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like we can do it. They just have to get their together. The Bears fans, as you see, we got it. We got the support. We just have to do it on the field.
Talk about the things on the field and looking at the game itself. Any positives that you saw out of it?
Yeah, it's a football game. Literally, it's a football game. Okay, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. It's a football game. It's an American football game. That's all we care about, right?
Yep.
Unless you're Kansas City.
I see us winning next week, going in 6-4 bye week, regrouping, coming back, got an easy schedule. We could easily make the playoffs. And then when playoff happens, anything that happen in the playoffs.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the sign you have here. Make the Bears great again with Ben Johnson. Tell us a little bit about that and kind of what's behind it.
It's that Matt Eberflus, worst coach I think we've ever hired. And then our offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron, terrible guy. I mean, he doesn't know how to make a play for Caleb Williams. I mean, maybe if we got some shorter passes, maybe I'd like him more. They just want Williams to do everything on his own.
There's a lot of first and bright spots in this Cardinals offense today, and on the defensive side as well. But on the offensive side, first touchdowns for Trey McBride and Demer Carter. How are you feeling about that? And what did you see out of those guys?
I see that they put all their effort into the game and they were focused and they all worked together as a team like they should always play. And go Cardinals.
Some of the struggles with this Bears offense today, not even being able to score a touchdown in this game. You know, what kind of things weren't quite going right for them?
Our coaching.
That's right.
Our coaching, just, we didn't know what plays to call. We couldn't adapt to the defense. They just knew what we didn't.
Looking at the Cardinals side for a second here, this Cardinals offense rushing for over 200 yards today. Who were some of the exciting players that stood out to you in the Cardinals rushing game and their offense?
I don't really know.
Beast.
That's reasons.
All right. But trade deadline coming up Tuesday. What are you looking to see from the Bears between now and then, either in the roster or looks like you're very much in the front office and staffing?
I think our roster is great, except maybe we could pick up, try to get Max Crosby from Vegas, and then we should just have to go straight into the staff.
Okay, let me tell you what I observed, okay? For the last 20-so years, the Bears did not have a second half game. They would go do what they could in the first half. They go in the locker room, fall asleep, and that's it. This year, with all these great guys, Swift, Williams, all these guys, Stevenson, my man, they have game in the second half. Unfortunately, they have to keep the score tight in the first half. I'm afraid that with the loss they took on the final play of the game the week before, bat the ball down on a Hail Mary, not up. I'm afraid they pulled a Steve Barton. No offense, Steve Barton. I apologize. I don't mean it offensively, but it's called the Steve Barton. and the Bears have lost their momentum like the Cubs did in the 80s with the Steve Barton ball. They seem so far today to have lost their momentum after that last play a week before with the Hail Mary loss. That's what I'm observing. It's only my opinion. I'm not a football expert, but I have been. So I know a little bit about the Bears.
4-4 at the midway point in the season. How what do you see as the ceiling for this team entering the second half?
I feel like we could possibly make it to the playoffs. They just have to do their part. We got ours. The Bears fans, we got our part. They just have to do theirs.
What a great sign you have here. Let's go ahead and talk about the sign a little bit. Do you want to tell us kind of the story behind it
And oh, well, literally, it's from the old MasterCard commercials from way back in the day before you were born. Yeah, I am old enough. And I spent my time in the military. Happily, I'll do it again if I could. Spent my time with Chicago Police. I won't do that again. But I'll never give up on the Bears. First row seat, 62 years old. First time I got front row seats to the Bears game.
That's awesome. Well,
I don't
congrats.
care what I paid for.
Well, that's awesome. That's the way to go about it. And so, with that being your first game, in the front row, how was it?
It is like almost indescribable. It's a bucket list. It's a bucket list item, folks. The thing is, sit anywhere you can in any stadium as long as it's first row.
200 rushing yards for this team, the second top. Over 200 rushing yards for the Cardinals. First time we've seen that since the Rams game at the very beginning of the year. What was clicking right overall in the rushing game in the Cardinals offense?
They're all good. They're coming together and they're working together, and I love it. I love the game.
Trade deadline coming up on Tuesday. What are you expecting to see and hoping to see from the Cardinals front office in the next couple of days?
Going forward and playing good and working together as a team and winning.
Pass rusher. We need a pass rusher. We have no pressure. Money, get a pass rusher, Money. Go out there, get a pass rusher, Money. We need a pass rusher.
What are you hoping to see? Trade deadline coming up on Tuesday. What are you hoping to see from your team over the next couple of days?
I'm hoping to see a win. Period. That's it. A win.
Anything else you want to add about the game today and anything you saw on either side from either team?
Yes. Chicago, we did that. We came to Arizona, we conquered. We got to do it back home, too. And we got to win.
No, we're good. We're good. We'll work with what we got. Just give them a couple of years. It may take 108, but we're good. We will work with what we got. We'll bring them up.
We're number one in the NFC right now. Nobody thought that. Nobody would have thought that.
Nobody. This division's anyone's game.
Yeah,
It's anyone's game right now.
Nobody thought that. We're here. We're here to compete. Money, make a move at the deadline and get a pass rush.
Hey, and still have 4 divisional games left. So
2-0.
yeah,
2-0 right now.
the Cardinals will look to extend their 3-game win streak on Sunday, right here against the New York Jets. Make sure to check out our other Week 9 content here at Fango Media, and let us know in the comments what you would like to see from your team before the trade deadline. The final score from State Farm Stadium, the Arizona Cardinals 29, Chicago Bears 9. I'm Anthony Remedios. I'll see you next week.